You need to put fades on all of the incoming and outgoing points of your edit, because as you probably have heard and you're playing through your edit, you hear little digital crackles whenever you come up to or are going out of an audio clip. This will help eliminate digital crackle, plus you're going to want to ramp up some of your sound. So there's a couple ways of creating fades on everything. The first, if you have all three of these tools highlighted, remember you go to the middle for the scrubber tool, bottom for the selector tool. You can go to the edges for the trim tool. Well, if you go to the top corner, you'll see there's a little fade tool. You can click on that, hold it down, and create a fade in. Like that. We can watch the visual come in right like that. That's one way of doing it. Another way of doing it is, so I'm going to make this a little bigger. Say we go in and we can highlight where we want the fade to go. So there's where the fade is going to stop right here. Let's say we've got some night ambience. We want the fade to stop right here. We'll highlight that area. Go into Edit, Fade, or you can see, you can just do Command F. Create Fade, and it'll give you the option of a couple of different kinds of fades. You'll see there's all kinds of various options that you can try. I tend to use this option of a standard fade. Click OK. It'll make that fade there, and these fades then will show up in a folder in your project, your session folder. So there's the two ways of creating fades. Now say we've got these sound effects here, and I know I don't need much fade. I don't need much in the way of fades. I can go into the corner and just make quick fades like this. You can also highlight the whole area. Say I want to put a quick fade on all of these. Well, I wouldn't want to put a fade on this thunder because I can see I'm going to want to control this thunder a little more than that. But I can highlight these here, go fade or command fade, edit fade or command fade, go yes, and it'll put a quick fade on everything. And if I go up into the top corner, I can't see that fade tool, implying that there's already a fade there. One other thing we might want to do is create a dissolve. Let me show you with this ambience here. Let's just say I don't like this sound in here and I want to cut it out, but I do like this sound here and I would just want to copy and paste it. So Command C, I'll go in here, Command V, create a paste for it. If I quickly zoom in here, overlap these two. Now, I want to create a fade between the two. I don't want the sound to fade out and then fade back in again, because that would create a hole. I want them to cross dissolve. Well, if I go to the bottom corner, not the top corner where I had my fade tool, but I go to the bottom, I also have a dissolve tool. Now I can highlight that, drag it out, and it'll create a dissolve that way. I can do the same thing as I did before. I can highlight an area, Command F, it'll say, do you want your dissolve to look like this? Yes, please. And there I've created a dissolve in there. There's your fade tools.